Hi there, I'm Max. I'm 18 years old and I live in Chantilly. That's right above Paris, if you ask. I've got one little brother, Theo, who is 15, and one little sister, Eva, who's 12. Oh, and here are my parents, Frank and Natalie. We're having a pretty normal life. Chantilly is a peaceful yet very visited town, as there is a beautiful castle. And other great monuments. I'm currently studying in Saint-Vincent, a school in Senlis, which is about 10 kilometers from where I live. Let me tell you more about my experience as a high school student. Back then, I was thinking about being a doctor, like my parents, so I've decided to start studying physics, biology and math, but I've realized that these studies were not made for me. I've started to have bad marks that it was quite hard to keep working at that time. Before the end of the year, I've convinced myself to move on to another school program, focused on economics and history. Today, I'm glad to realize that I've made the right choice. My results have improved, and so does my self-esteem. As a normal person, I love listening to music, but I've always had a preference on classical music. I've been playing the violin for 8 years, and even though I'm not having lessons anymore, I used to play that instrument on a regular basis. It is a good way to fight stress or any other kind of life issue. I also love art design in general. I use many editing programs like GIMP or Photoshop. I've made a humoristic short film for my English class called History Randonnée Show that was about the USA at the time of the Independence War. I spend a lot of my free time on YouTube, watching videos in English. It helped me so much to understand regular people talking about various topics. My oral comprehension would not be the same without YouTube. My full name is Max Anton Ludwig. Sounds pretty German. Well, that's because my father's German. As a child, he used to talk to me in German, sometimes more than French. I can easily understand someone talking German, yet writing it still remains something hard for me to do. I've chosen to study Spanish at school. I knew I could have great marks by choosing German, but I've always wanted to learn more languages. Why would I choose BBA Edhec? I'm glad you ask. As I said, I've always kept an interest about foreign languages, like English of course, but also German and Spanish. I like to travel. Last summer I went to Canada, such a beautiful country. I really had a good time there, I must say. I'm starting to get serious when it comes to English, as it is spoken all over the world, plus it's the official language of business. I pretty much like everything related to business. After having dinner, my father and I used to discuss about the lessons of economics I had during the day. Well, that's about it. I hope you liked the video and I would be honored to join the BBA Edhec. See you soon!